What we do right now is make choices based upon so-called logic, what appears to be the right thing. What we should be doing is be making our choices based upon our intuition or our clairsentience, which is connection to our higher self or Godhead or oversoul. So when we do make decisions, we tend to get opportunities with our own free will to go down a certain road in terms of the decision process we have. But we also have the opportunity to listen to our gut feelings, our intuition, our clairsentience, which is us knowing the bigger picture about what we need to do. But then we sometimes get the ego involved. And the ego is a function of our incarnation. It's a temporary personality created through the aspect or soul being almost totally cut off because of the low frequencies and the low communicative bandwidth from what we really are. So it starts to think in terms of, well, I'm here. This is what I am. I'm the human body. And it works with the constructs of that which it has learned over its incarnation. So then it starts to override those different things. So we have the choice. We have the choice of using logic or the ego, or we have the choice of using our intuition or clairsentience or higher levels of connectivity. The more evolved we are, the more chance we've got of using our higher functions to be able to make decisions. The less evolved we are, we tend to use logic. So the objective is to try to use more higher function decision-making processes and trust them. And as we trust them, we get rewarded by that, and therefore we become confident and we start to use them more. We rise to the frequencies. They get more and more accurate rather than using the logic side, because the logic side tends to be wrong. We can prove a mathematical equation from the start of the question to the end of the answer by having the steps in between. That's the logical side of it. But the intuition would be, that's the question, oh, that's the answer, because the answer's already there. It's just that we don't have the information to justify why the answer is the answer, because we haven't used logic. We've used intuition or clairsentience. So that's, and therefore in an existence where we're working with low frequency thoughts, behaviors and actions, and therefore we need to use logic, if you can't prove it in a logical way, then it's incorrect.